okay. It's 13 degrees here at the studios, 1229 Brady Street.
We got 3YH here. We'll be talking to them here a little bit.
You're such a fan, you just call them 3YH now?
3YH.
3 Years Hollow is going to be at the U, Uptown Neighborhood Bar and Grill. I'm such a fan of the bar, I just call it the U. So we're very into just shortening things. We've got the guys.
It's cash.
At least 3/5 by my count. 3/5 of 3 Years Hollow joining us here live in studio. You guys are going to be doing a live gig tomorrow with two other bands, right?
Yes.
Who are the? Feel free. Now, here's the thing. When this is probably a talk we should have had off the air. Feel free to talk right into the microphone.
Jump right on top of that bad boy.
This isn't a rock and roll show where you all have your own mics. Although you don't give Chris the drummer a microphone to sing, do you?
No.
That's probably why you're doing as well as you've been doing.
It's a bad idea.
Yeah. I've heard Cushman sing once or twice, and it's...
Yeah.
And this is said with respect.
He's certainly the drummer.
You're awful. Yeah.
An acquired taste.
He's
Takes about 100 years to acquire.
How often does Chris come up with the songs? Hey, guys, I wrote a song. How often does that happen?
It hasn't yet.
Not yet? Okay.
We're still waiting for it.
Another reason why I feel confident that you guys are on your way to superstardom. The show is happening Friday night. Tell us, the two other bands are 1152, is that the name of the band?
1152 and Tear Down the Tower.
Tear Down the Tower, and then you guys come out riding steeds, unicorns, and dragons and whatnot. That's pretty much what we can expect tonight.
A few candles burning. Yeah.
Or tomorrow night, I should say. Do you really have candles burning on stage?
No. Come on.
Like Fun Unplugged all over.
We prepared the room tonight.
There's a feast, a banquet.
The album is called Ascension, and I got to tell you guys, your band, I think more than any other band here locally, is the band that everybody whispers about, like, they're going to be big someday. They're going to be big someday. Are you as sick of hearing that as we are? That you're going to be big someday?
We're sick.
You're sick of it not happening?
Yeah, we're sick of hearing about it and then it not happening.
Because Chris was sharing with me a couple of nights ago the frustrations of, how the hell do you make this happen? You've done all the right things, right? You've got it. How long have you guys been together?
Tony and I have been writing for about 7 years. The members of this band together probably about 4.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And I mean, it's a solid sound. It's a great look. Great looking,
great drummer.
Cushman.
Yeah, right. Good look.
But no, I mean,
Stumpy Peeps over here. Great look. Good drummer.
But you listen to your stuff, and you like these guys know what they're doing.
Right.
It's very professionally done. Not that I'm not talking glossy. I'm just saying you guys are top-notch musicians.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Doesn't take long to hear that and go, yeah.
So
This is not a pickup band.
right. So what's the deal? Where are you guys at with all of this stuff?
I'd like to say that the part of the problem is we just haven't had enough people hear it. We're kind of in
Or the right person.
or the right people to hear it.
I got an idea. Why don't you guys show up on maybe a top-rated morning show and get them
play
to play
some
your
of that
record?
sort of thing.
Hey, that's an idea.
That's a clever little
I mean,
thing.
because all over the Midwest there are pockets of rabid 3 Years Hollow fans. It's just about making those pockets expand, right? Is that the plan?
Yep.
Okay, but where is your music being heard? Because it is being heard on different outlets.
Yeah, I mean we've tried to get our music on every online.
Yes, and it is being heard a lot online.
Right, most of our stuff is online. We get people emailing all the time from mostly different countries, just saying that they've heard our stuff.
Are you guys on iTunes?
We are on iTunes.
So that's got to be
We're
kind
working
of cool.
on Pandora Radio right now. They have a very long and lengthy submittal process.
Let me tell you about this Pandora Radio. Flash in the pan.
It's hard to get on the regular radio
We're trying to put
stations.
ourselves in every
Exactly.
possible spot that people can hear us, and and
Okay, so they can find you on iTunes. Where else can they find you?
3yearshollow.com, Facebook, pretty much
CD Baby.
CD Baby.
How big is Facebook these days for you bands? I mean, this is not something that Darren and I had when we had our band, where you could just Facebook people.
The Nerk Twins.
We were called the Nerk Twins. It never really happened. How big is it to have like social media available to you to let people know? Like I saw yesterday, I finalized with Chris the drummer that you guys were coming on today. Next thing I know, bam! You're sending out email alerts to all of your listeners saying, or all your fans saying, "Hey, we're going to be on Dave and Darren tomorrow."
We have people in the background that like to keep tabs on that stuff and get stuff out right away.
You've got people.
We've got people.
Really?
But that helps.
Yes.
I guess
That's one other thing you don't have to take care of yourself.
And these are the people, don't you find that once you make it big, you can just kick away like so much garbage?
Yes.
Thanks for all your help when we were small, but
the
now
ones that believed in us from the beginning.
Right.
There's a subscription to the Jelly of the Month Club.
It's like, what is this on my shoe?
What? Backstage passes for who? No. Put Winona Ryder backstage. We're not having you back here. So 3 Years Hollow tonight at the U, and you've got a couple of gigs. I know you're doing Ribco at some time in March.
We're doing Ribco March 4th. March 4th.
And then are you recording something new? Because this is from a while ago, isn't it?
At the moment, we're kind of tossing around our options as far as we can go in and do the next album ourselves, like we did that one.
Have you had any interest from any record labels? You don't have to name the labels.
Not major labels, no. A few indies, but mostly from producers.
Producers. So what are your options as to where you would record this record? Is that going to happen here in the Quad Cities, or are you guys going to hit the road and do that?
That's one of the options. One of the options is to fly somebody into the studio that we recorded that at, which is Real Tracks in Davenport, or a guy named Rick Beato out of Atlanta. He did Shinedown's first album.
Oh, wow. Well, that wouldn't suck.
No, he did Dark New Day. He did the latest Crossfade album. And then Corey Lowry, who's was the bassist of Dark New Day, brother of Clint's from Seven Dust.
Wow.
But
that would mean maybe doing some traveling, though?
Yeah, that would mean
taking
doing
up
some traveling.
residence somewhere?
Right.
It's tough for all of us because we've all got jobs.
Oh, sure you do.
And things, and so we've got to pick our spots carefully. And
But part of us wants to say, you know what, let's do it ourselves again and see if we can do better. You know?
And we were talking about just like the advantages of having a band in 2011 where you've got social network and all that stuff. But the other side of the coin, you guys are getting into this business at a time when it's just collapsing. I don't know I don't know if you saw, but Cake has the #1 album in the country right now. They sold 44,000 copies.
Yeah.
That's the #1 selling album in America right now. 44,000 copies.
I just read somewhere that not one hard rock act in 2010 sold over 750,000 copies.
Yeah.
And there was a time where you would have to sell over that many to have the #1 album.
Right. In a week.
In a week.
To sell that.
That's
you'd
right.
Have to sell that many.
Yeah.
And then there's a CD plant. We were talking about this earlier on the show where the CDs are made. They're shutting those down.
Yeah.
They're firing everybody because it's harder and harder. So
that doesn't mean your music's not going to be heard. It's just being heard in a different way.
What are we even doing here? Let's get out of here.
Boy, you just talked us out of it. Forget about the next album.
Maybe the real jobs aren't the end of the world.
Right.
No, it's a great band. 3 Years Holiday. Check them out on Friday night at the U.
Now, will you guys be doing like a sound check while we're there? Because we always enjoy that.
Oh, that drives me nuts.
I do not believe that we are going to make any noise while you guys.
That drives me nuts. When we're there, and it's 2 hours of us being there, and it's a band doing this. One. Little more in the middle.
Yeah.
Little more in the middle.
We can tell
2 hours of that.
Listen, we can tell Cushman to quit it.
Yeah,
if there's anyone we're going to say, Chris, cool it.
Right. It wouldn't be the first time we've had to say back off.
Get some treble in there.
Yeah. I'm not hearing enough of the mid. So drive me nuts. All right. So again, tear down the tower. 11:52. And $5 gets you in for this rock and roll show at the U in Bettendorf.
All right, what are we going to hear?
This is from the last record, right?
Correct.
Ascension. There's a parental advisory on this, fellas.
Way to go, Cushman.
Well, you gonna get some salt.
Was that you?
Some salty talk on here, guys.
There might be one word on there, but I felt the need to put the parental guidance sticker on
okay,
there.
but Wasted is a completely cool record, right?
Yes.
Because here's the thing. I don't need to lose my job right now.
You will not lose your job for Wasted.
All right, that's what I want to hear. 3 Years Hollow. Definitely check these guys out. And then now that you get a taste of them, you'll know how badly you need to get there nice and early to see them live at the U. Fellas, thanks for coming in.
Thanks, guys.
And here they are, gang. 3 Years Hollow. Dave and Darren. It's Rock 104.9, your Quad City rocker. Come on now. How are those guys not
Get on board.
3 Years Hollow. Again, that's the band. The record is Ascension. That's available on iTunes. Local fellas who eventually are going to be huge. It just sucks because they're. It's just a weird time, man, for music. And
check them out on Friday.
They're
tomorrow.
certainly gifted enough, and that's definitely a band you want to come out and see live. If you've seen them live, then we know we can expect you to see them again. But if you haven't, let's all go out to the U tomorrow night and check that out live.